guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we begin, I'm gonna just let you guys know I really don't know what's going on with my hair. It's getting a little too long on the angled bob here and it's just not staying in place. So I'm gonna apologize beforehand. All right, moving right along. This video is going to be just a couple of purchases that I made from Lilly Pulitzer recently. You guys, if you don't know, I love her dresses, and I obviously only am able to shop her dresses during the after party sale that happens twice a year in the summer and in the fall. Like, she just had one, but I didn't purchase anything from the sale. I love her dresses. They are pricey, that's why I wait for the sale. But I recently was looking for a new planner because the planner that I was currently using was this one from Rae Dunn that I had purchased from Marshall's. I only paid $5.99 for this one, and I ran out of space. It was something very simple. Let me show you what the layout of this calendar was. So it was just a 30-day, let me find a blank one where I don't have writing all over the place. All right, it's just a 30-day calendar. Wow, guess I wrote a lot. I had a lot of things to do. Well, whatever, I'll just hold it up really quick. So it's just this kind of layout. I could write like little notes here, but then in the back, it has a pocket where I can stick things in the back, which I've used to keep letters and stuff like that, and notes. This is like a home recipe that my grandma made me. She brought it for me in the holidays. And then I have these perforated long tabs here, and I could write notes when I'm filming that I can refer back to. And then I had this area back here was a page where I could write notes, and I found myself using that to write down my YouTube video ideas. I found myself having more ideas, wanting to write them down because I would forget them, and it was just becoming a little chaotic for me, and I needed to find a way to reorganize myself. So I ran out of that, and I went to go pick another one of these up, but they didn't have any at my local Marshall's. So I happened to walk into Barnes & Noble's, and all of their planners were on sale, and they had these really cute Lilly Pulitzer planners. They have 3 sizes of this planner. They have a really big one, which is the jumbo. They have the large. The large is about the size of this one. Then they have the medium, which is this one, and then they have like a pocket version of this. And this one, they had like a blue version of this at Barnes & Noble's. I actually ended up having to purchase this one online. I paid 50% off. It was $12.99. And on the inside, actually it was just $12 now that I think about it. Yeah, it was just $12. And on the inside, you have like putting your information and just a little bit about Lilly Pulitzer and her company and who she is. And then you've got 2 pages of stickers, and behind the stickers you've got a folder, double-sided. Oh, oops. And then the first page is goals for 2020 here, which I've already written some goals if you guys were wondering. And then here you get a page with the monthly just overview of all the months. You've got these tabs on the sides here. And then you've got dates to celebrate. So you can literally write in each month any birthday that's coming up or anything, you know. But this right here was one of the major selling points for me, was an escape plan. So here you get to write down your itinerary, your packing list, your activities, excursions, This is really cute and very handy, especially when you go on vacation, because I'm the type of person that packs like 3 or 4 months before the actual vacation is due, you know? Here you've got numbers and addresses. I don't really use this at all because I keep everything on my phone. And then this was actually the #1 selling point for me. There is a notes tab here, and there is a giant, not giant, but like, let me show you, a pretty thick section where I can write down notes and video ideas. I like that it's spiral, so I can flip this back and write on it without any issues. When you enter each month, you have a different piece of artwork. So for January, you have Havana cocktail, and so on and so on. This is an 18-month calendar. These agendas usually come out in August, but that's why I was able to get this one for 50% off, because I'm only going to use a year's worth out of this agenda. Now, what I like about Lilly Pulitzer prints is when you look at them, you start to pick things out. So right here, if you notice, is a pineapple. This is a lemon. And for a moment, I thought that this was like a mermaid fin, but actually it's like a palm tree. So I just love her patterns and, you know, all that. And when you get into the month, so for example, this is January 2020, it says just loin around. I have no idea what she means by that. That's okay, fine. You have your full 30-day calendar setup, and then you've got just the right amount of space to write down anything that you need to do. This is small enough, yet big enough for me to write anything that I'm gonna be doing. I do not like very, very huge calendars with a lot of inserts and a lot of things because it's overwhelming for me. It also has this gold strap, if you were wondering, to shut it close. It just becomes overwhelming for me. It gives me a little bit of anxiety. So I need for things to be, like, my planners have to be simple, you know? Nothing crazy. I like that the tabs are tucked in so it doesn't get caught on anything. This is a hardback, in case you were wondering. But yeah, this is really cute. You can still buy them and pick them up at Barnes & Nobles. They come in various different prints, in case you guys were wondering. Next on my list, this is a reusable Lilly Pulitzer bag that was given to me with my purchase. Like, they were literally like bagging people's purchases in these reusable bags, which I now use, which I'm going to use to carry my lunch for work. Super cute. What I purchased was a note folio. Okay, if you guys haven't heard of this, this actually is $28 and you can buy it on the Lilly Pulitzer website. And what this is when you open it, you have a little pad, right? And you've got like these little card slots, and you've got like this folder here. This can actually come out if you wanted to, in case you wanted to replace it with something else. But check this out. This is the reason I bought this. So you guys know I have a Kindle Paperwhite, and I usually keep it in this cover. But for the longest time, when I had my Nook, the only case I had was a beautiful gold Lilly Pulitzer casing. I had that for over 10 years and it literally came apart and I had to get rid of it. And so I got this because, okay, my camera died, had to put my battery to charge. That took some time, ran some errands while that was happening. We're back, the sun is down, had to change my lighting. Let's get back to this video. All right, so this note folio, actually it's called the Lilly Pulitzer Notepad Folio. Notepad featured in Sizzle Out. So I guess that's like the print of the notebook that's on the inside. So when you open this, it is magnetic. And then you have this little notepad on the inside that you can take out and replace with another notepad of your choice. However, that's not the reason I purchased this. So although you can remove this notepad, and I haven't been able to do it right now, it doesn't matter. I actually want to leave it in because I want to show you something. The reason I purchased it was because my Kindle actually fits in here right behind the notepad. And it slides right behind there in that pocket. Let me show you. So it's just a pocket that holds it. And then boom, you can shut it closed, have your notepad and your Kindle in here on the go. The next cool feature about this piece is that the zipper is, this little guy right here is actually a lemon. He is a lemon slice. And when you pull this down, what you can put in here are pens or highlighters or whatever you use. You tuck that in that zipper, zip it right back up, got all your stuff. And so you've got all your pens and everything that you need right here, so that when you're ready to take notes, you've got everything that you need all compact in this cute, adorable case. Again, this retails for $28. However, I do want to warn you, Barnes & Nobles also sells this exact piece on their website, but it is significantly more expensive, and I don't know why. They feature it without the notepad, and it shows you that this is like to carry your Barnes & Noble's Nook. So they show it on their website as the Nook being able to fit into the back slot here. So if you want this piece, I suggest you get it from Pulitzer.com or the actual store, because you're gonna end up paying more money if you purchase it from the Barnes & Noble's website. Now what I wanna do is see if I can, and my Kindle Paperwhite slides out fairly easily. I wanna see if I can just remove the pad. This is just a really cute pad. I mean, once you run out, they're perforated pages. So once you run out, you can replace it with one in a similar size. But without it, when I tuck my Nook in, when I tuck my Amazon Kindle in here, it slides right in without any force. Super cute. It's obviously much flatter when it's just my Nook in here. And it's just so cute, so functional, very unique. It's different. Now the case that I have on my Kindle right now is one that I got off of Amazon ages ago, and it was like when I bought my Kindle, it's one of those like smart Kindle cases that when you close it, it automatically like shuts your Kindle off, and when you open it, it turns your Kindle back on, like it puts it to sleep when you close it. Now my Kindle has, I know what the next question is going to be, is okay, well, when you put it into your Lilly Pulitzer cases, your Kindle stay on and continue to waste battery. So the Kindle on the bottom has this button, and I'm going to wait until the camera kind of focuses on that. I think I'm going to have to put a background on here for you guys to be able to see that. Is it going to zoom in? No. All right, okay, I think right here you can see it. So it has this tiny little button right here. And when you click that button, it puts your Kindle to sleep. And so when I slide it into the Notepad Folio, it goes in without a problem. It continues to stay shut off. It doesn't shut on again. And when I pull it out, it's not a problem. It also fits on the side, in case you guys were wondering. And let me tuck it in right. And when it's set up right on the side, you can also close it and store it that way if you want to. But when you put the notepad back into the case, let's see if it will close with the same ease. So I'm gonna slide this back into the Note Folio pad. Okay, the notepad is back in there. My Kindle is stored on the side. And yeah, it's a pretty stretchy gold leather. It does have the little Lilly Pulitzer sign right here. I haven't even taken off the plastic. Let me peel that off. So satisfying. It's got that cute little detail right there. I love the lemon slice right here. It's just a cute piece. It's stylish and it's small enough that you can carry with you in your purse, keep it in your office, keep it on your desk, wherever you choose to, and you just have kind of your essentials ready to go. And you've got your pens stored in this cute little zipper. Let me really quick show you a close-up of the zipper. So when you pull the tab, it opens fairly easily. And you've got this pocket right here, which is big enough for highlighters, pens, pencils, bookmarks, flags, post-its, whatever you want to put there. However, the way that I would use it is if I have flags or post-its or anything like that, I would keep them in these slots here in case, you know, I need them for whatever. If I also have one of those very tiny like mini pocket books, you know what, you guys know what I'm talking about, the very thin ones that are paperback, they are very flexible. You can also keep that, and here these slots here are wide enough for that kind of little book in there. So I haven't, the only thing is, in case you're wondering, I haven't seen these notepads for sale individually. So once I run out of this, I don't know if I will be able to replace it with a Lilly Pulitzer notepad. But you can find this size of notepad anywhere in packs of 3 or 4 and just replace it with that if you absolutely must have a notepad. Now let's talk about dimensions. The dimension of this piece is 5 by 5. I'm sorry, it's 5.5, like this way, and 8.5 inches long, okay? Before I purchased it, I made sure that my Kindle Paperwhite fit in here because I was concerned that the slot, this area right here, was not going to be wide enough for my Kindle. And I went ahead, I made sure that that fit, and then that was my determining factor as to whether or not I was going to purchase this piece. Since I have already owned a Lilly Pulitzer case, and I had that for about 10 years before it came apart. I mean, it served its purpose. I can say that her products holds up very well and for a very long time. And I used to take my Nook everywhere. I take my Kindle now everywhere too, because whenever I have a break, I like to pull it out and just read whatever book I'm currently on. And so this is really cute because I think it's the most similar to the case I used to have. The case I used to have for my Nook was this exact gold with this exact like pink accent here. It was like trimmed with this pink. That's the only thing I wish that this piece had. I wish that the zipper, the cloth of the zipper here was actually this hot pink, and that maybe the plate, instead of it being that metal, that gold metal, it would have been like a hot pink metal. But either way, it's still cute. It's still super Lilly Pulitzer, very fabulous. And so yeah, in case you were wondering about this piece, it's brand new, it just came out, and if you're interested, then go ahead and grab yourself one. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and in case you don't want to play this video back, really quick, just a recap. Barnes & Noble's $12 agenda right now. You can purchase this. This is the medium version. This is the 18-month calendar agenda, and this is the Notepad Folio piece. You can only get this at Lilly Pulitzer and Barnes & Noble's, but if you try to purchase it on Barnes & Noble's, you're going to be paying almost $10 more than the original price, which should be $28. All right, guys, that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.